The value of a woman is non-negotiable, yet I meet women daily who bargain their value. Not knowing your value as a woman can cost you everything unless you discover your identity. For over a decade, I worked with children and women as a child protective specialist, and I also advocated for the Air Force. Each time I encountered an abused woman, I wondered what happened to her. There was nothing wrong with the women I met throughout my professional life, but one thing was certain: something happened to these women that caused them to be in the situation they are right now. I worked diligently to advocate for these abused women, but I still wanted to figure out what happened to them. Most times, I couldn't just ask her what happened to you because she had not even connected the dots of her past and her current circumstances. After years of observation and interaction with these women, one thing became loudly clear. Self-love was the underlying cure for many of the problems women face today, namely domestic violence, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, depression, marital issues, and even financial issues. To truly benefit from this book, I ask that you have an open mind and a willingness to create a paradigm shift as we discuss the most crucial issues that women face in life. Okay, this is the introduction. Okay, so to finish the introduction, it says, this book takes you on a journey of self-discovery, uplifts you to your divine worth, and empowers you to identify or regain your strength as a woman. This is not your typical book. It is a conversation I am having with you from my living room. As you read this book, you can see me as a therapist, as your coach, as your mentor, a friend, but most importantly, as a sister. So grab your pen and pencil and have a seat with Ruth. Now, when I wrote the book, okay, I haven't shared the story behind this book, but this book was written in a very short time. I sat there and I said, God, you told me to write a book. You need to tell me what this book is about. I sat down. I started writing with a pen at first, and then I was like, but why not type it? I wrote and wrote and wrote. Next thing I knew, I was done with the book. I was just done with the book. It got edited and we started selling. And in fact, when I launched the book during the pandemic, I sold hundreds of copies. I didn't really advertise. I mean, I posted it, but the book was just selling on Amazon on its own. So I want you guys to get a copy, okay? Share a copy with someone. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe you're past that level where you're like, I don't have these issues anymore. But the book talks about all the issues that pertain to women, okay? So there is every issue. Like, you're talking about insecurities, family dynamics, because that's where women get, their self-concept from. We talk about self-concept, trauma, beauty, appearance, dating, marriage, parenting, domestic violence, abuse. We talk about friendships, and we talk about finances. We talk about, so the whole woman, okay? That's what this book is about. So I want to just make a few comments on what I read, okay? The value of a woman is non-negotiable. See, the image that comes to me is, I love Ghana. I'm half Ghanaian. I visit Ghana often. And when you go to the market in Ghana or some of the third world countries out there, there's a public market. We have public markets in America, but it's not the same. There's like market. And so when you're going to the market, you're ready. You're going to bargain because you're going to shop. And there's so many people selling the same things. All the things are on display. And so it's whoever is going to appeal to you the most. and whoever is willing to negotiate. Okay? But the value of a woman is non-negotiable. We cannot display the value of a woman on the market and negotiate her price, because you are worth more than rubies. Okay? God gives you your value. Your worth is divine. It's not based on your circumstances. Your worth is not based on your accolades, your beauty, what you have, don't have, what you wear, don't wear. Okay? Like, your value is not based on the work, the job that you do. And it has nothing to do with your pockets. Okay? And it certainly has nothing to do with your marital status. And a lot of women, because we're groomed to think that marriage is the ultimate goal, we spend our entire life just chasing after men, trying to get to that thing, like that gold, that diamond, that we're trying to get to that place where we can say, oh, I'm married too, and then flick our finger to show people that we have the ring. Securing the ring is not what gives you value as a woman. Many women have sacrificed their lives and so much more, their destiny, because of the ring, because of that end goal, because they want to feel like they're also loved and that they matter. You matter just in and out of yourself. Like, you just matter. You don't matter because of external factors. So I want to emphasize that to you. Your value is non-negotiable. The marketplace, we go there and we negotiate and we buy things, and the cheapest price you get is what you will purchase, right? But your value is not for display. It's not on sale. You are not on sale. So you shouldn't feel good when a man comes for you and leaves your friend, or you shouldn't feel better about yourself because, oh, at least I have X, Y, and Z. Men don't determine our value as women. So don't get stuck in a relationship because you think that this is how I maintain face or I show face. All right. We're talking about serious things here. Things that can hurt you, things that can be detrimental to your mental health. We're talking about your self-esteem. When you put your value on display, you're playing with your self-esteem. You're negotiating your self-esteem, your self-concept, what you think of yourself and what other people think of you. So I talked about domestic violence and how every time I encountered a woman that was abused, because listen, violence has to do with power and control. Okay, that's what domestic violence is. I'll take some time and teach on that. One person is wanting to control the life of the other person, and it's done sometimes verbally, sometimes physically. The person finds ways to make you feel like you cannot do better, you can't, nobody wants you, causes you to feel neglected, not useful, you name it, right? We all know what abuse is. But abuse, the concept of abuse is power and control. All right. Okay. So that's the emphasis. Your value is non-negotiable. So we don't put you on the market and say, all right, let's see who can have this person, or, it's not who has the best car that can get you. It's not who's the cutest, or it's not about that. It's that you're valuable. You're not a means to an end. You are an end in itself. That is, you have divine worth. Know that you have divine worth. Accept that you're worthy. And set your price and your bar so high. We're not talking about unrealistic expectations. Make it so high that any man that comes to you cannot bring foolishness to you. Okay? Cannot bring foolishness to you. Because there is so much more to you. And for you to be able to maintain and get to that more of you, you have to know that you're valuable. Let's start there. So if you forget everything I said, remember, your value is non-negotiable. You're not on display. You're not on sale. You're not on the market for who has the highest bid. We cannot place a value on your life. This is Coach Yeboah. Until next time, share the video, let others know, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell to get notified when I post.